Sup, how y'all doing, traders? Much love, welcome, and Trav here. Quick look at the market today, my plan and what's going on. Breaking news, I guess. The United States has joined Germany and is sending Bitcoin to Coinbase to sell. That's crazy. So, $240 million, which is a pretty good amount. Dealing back to Silk Road from January. Okay. To move 2 billion in April. Wow. So they're selling. Okay. So why don't we start with Bitcoin then? Bitcoin dominance down. Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin is just getting hammered. A lot of, if we look at others, they're doing okay. If we look at the total, well, it's a reflection of Bitcoin. I mean, even ETH looks a lot healthier. Bitcoin has been solo dumping. So for me, also we look at the funding rate. It's not quite as negative as you'd maybe want to see. I've been very happy to be out of this market. And for me to take a long, we would have to take this level and reclaim it. Otherwise, I'm not doing anything. And even then, I'm not super excited about that trade. Tell you what I'm more excited about. Same thing with ETH. I'm just waiting. It's less likely we take this low anytime soon. It's maybe more likely we trade sideways and we take the June low, which is what I would be looking for a long. And I would be more excited about that because ETH has been relatively strong. So my expectation of what I've told you guys is the summer typically is bearish to sideways. So, I mean, let's look at some of the summers. Bearish, summer sideways. Let's turn these lines off. Whew. Um, what else? This is the summer, June, July. Started to rally late summer. Here's another one from May to July, nothing happened. So in those circumstances, I like selling alts that fail at their all-time highs because there's different rotation that happens. Alts peak at different times. The market tends to more or less bottom around the same time. So not always true though. Let's look at investment assets and come back here where we're seeing gold is potentially setting up. I would like to buy gold. I just don't have any money in a futures account right now, and I'm not going to trade Pax Gold because the liquidity is not there, but a loss of this level and a reclaim or this level would make a good long opportunity on gold. I'll just paper trade that, and later in the year I'll add money to futures. So we've got US 100, US 500 kind of going sideways. A little bit of bleeding across indices. Amazon claimed an all-time high. Took it on my paper account. Nvidia going for all-time high again, EU50. Choosing to take a sell on the Japanese stock market. Maybe a mistake, we'll see. Okay, so what I'm looking at, the main setup that I'm looking at, and we've been seeing this all year, is this setup where we fail at all-time highs or at an old monthly level and price dumps. So, I mean, it doesn't work here. It did work okay here. Um, so I'm looking at alts that are relatively strong. Now, here's one. If Cospo wants to just take this and close over it, I'll leave it alone. I'm not really interested in a breakout long. Uh, too hard to trade for me. But if we come up here and we just wick under it, That would be a sell for me. So that's what I'm looking at. Same thing with an Ethereum name service. So these are the ones that I'm seeing are setting up. Same thing with Ondo. I would sell the all-time high. Same thing with BNX. I would maybe sell the June high. I'm much more interested in selling an all-time high here. Brett is another one. Popcat. This is the June high. Mog. Ton is coming for it. These setups, I would need them to happen in July. It's the 26th right now, right? So they're a little ways out. Um, yeah, Tron actually is at the June high right now. So on one hand, hey, I'm shorting strength, right? And that's true, but I mean, in a world of altcoins where there's no fundamental value, when price is failing at a high price, it just means that the price is high and people are going to sell, is more likely to sell, especially in this environment where we're less likely to have really lasting breakouts. And it's just a better place to sell than selling something that at its low, like one of these. Aave is working as a long. I'm saying that some of the really beaten down alts are working okay. And I could have traded them, but kind of happy to do nothing with them. How's Doge looking? Doge is just has too much competition with WIF and Shiba and Flocky, so that's why that's not working. But those are my thoughts on the market. Slow summer, take it easy, do other things with your life. Much love. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.